let's see what your reading is for today. This is a timeless reading, so feel free to revisit this anytime that you feel called to. Okay, I'm just gonna grab chunks of cards. Okay, it's just, I was twirling my hair and trying to just get it out of my face. And I was getting this feeling because I was getting not distracted, but what was calling my attention was an individual outside, and I don't even know exactly who that is, but I felt this feeling of annoyance, and it feels like it's kind of connected to, I don't know, it's like the past, or like maybe like annoyed. It's weird. It's like, okay, like something to do with someone from the past that would have slightly annoyed you, or did something that maybe would have been unintentional but was very annoying. Annoying because it seems like they did something wrong, right? And it's like maybe they did something unintentional, but then you know that they're not exactly like the greatest person either. So it's like they would have done it intentionally anyway, or it's like something unclear. It's like something like, I think it's really specific. I don't know. It's like this annoyance, and then it's like, okay, so if you think I'm trying to do a reading, and then there's someone out there that's catching my attention, so it's kind of pulling me from what I was doing. Obviously it's not, but I'm like trying to talk through this to figure out what this is. So it's like they pull me from what I'm doing because I have to like fix what they did, right? So like, for example, like if I was like writing and then someone came over and just like took my papers and like swept it off, and it's on accident, but it's also on purpose, because it's like they were just like messing with my papers. I'm like, what are you doing? And then, you know, it's like kind of like they would have done it anyway. It's almost like you kind of get the feeling like, oh, they're kind of spiteful, or don't really care, or like entitled or something. And so then you still get to do what you're doing, right? Like you can still write, but then you have to go pick up the paper. So it just kind of like distracts you, deters you, or something like that. Okay, we have Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, let me start with this. It's like you have more than you need, but it might feel like that's not true. It's almost like this feeling of like you get clarity on something, or you get information, or you get something, or even like a message, right? It's like, is this message really for me? I don't know if I'm like specifically this message, like this reading, or if it's just like in your general life. It feels more general, or it's like, I got a hit, like I got insight on something, and I just don't really know if it's my message, because it doesn't resonate in the way that it normally does, like this deep way, right? So like even with the papers scenario, it's like, well, I would normally take that as a deeper sign if I had like this gut reaction to it, but there's not a gut reaction, so I feel like I should be paying attention to it, but it just doesn't match up. But I know if I say that it's not, and I bypass the message, there is that feeling of I'm betraying my own insight, because I know that it's meant for me. Like, I know I'm supposed to pay attention to this. I know I'm supposed to be aware of this, right? Because if you look at it just from a surface level, it's like, oh, it's an accident. They're just playful. Like, you can talk yourself out of it. You could look at it logically and change your perception either way. but you know, based on limited information, because there's a little bit of intuition tied into it that's telling you otherwise. So that's one thing, but then there's another message here of like, you have more than you need. Like you're over prepared, or like you're overqualified. So there's something here about you being overqualified for something, and maybe that's where it's also kind of like you second guess yourself, because again, it's so like for that scenario, it's like your intuition's so strong that you are used to it coming through in another way. So the subtlety throws you off, because it's like, I'm so attuned that it should come through differently, you know, like the angels should be appearing before me and telling me and showing me exactly straight to my face, but it's not. It's like, now I just have to rely on my insight, you know, or whatever, logic a little bit. It's like not as strong, but it's strong enough. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands and the Chariot reversed. I don't know what this is about, though. It's like kind of unclear to me. It's like it kind of involves other, I don't know if it involves other people, or if this involves a career, or if what this is, we're just gonna have to, I'm just, whatever. Like the 5 of Wands, like they're going off path, right? And this feels like an inner conflict, right? Like even if there's other people involved, right? Like even with the situation, I keep saying, it's about you. It's about the way you're interpreting things. So it's about the conflict in your mind of, am I supposed to follow this path, or am I supposed to go in this direction? Like, I feel like I should, but at the same time, I feel like it should feel different. So I'm getting this intuitive hit, but I just feel like it should come through differently. So we have Archangel Raguel reverse, Justice, Harmony, Solutions, Confusion reverse, Up from the Depths, and Connections. So like I'm seeing clarity here, but it seems like the clarity is causing more confusion. And maybe it, you know, it kind of feels like with this reverse, it's like maybe it's not for me. Like maybe it's too easy, or like the choice is too easy, the decision's too easy, or it's like, it's almost like logic is overpowering your intuition. How do I explain that in another way too? It's like my logical mind is telling me to do something stronger than where I feel more safe in following my intuition. So that's where it feels a little uncomfortable. Like I'm having to switch, right, to seeing it in that way. But your guardian angels are directing you to follow your logic. Follow that, because that is true, that you are correct. And I'm seeing a lot of it's almost like it's too good to be true, but logically you know that you are meant to have something. So it's like it's kind of like when your mind just has to catch up to where you're at. It's like I feel like it'd be like the 10 of Cups upright and then the 5 of Wands. It's like I feel like I'm in conflict still, because this is where I was before, like confusion, right? Or if this was reversed, like or confusion, sorry. Or it's like I'm at the bottom of the stairs, like, but I'm actually at the top. I have the 10 of Cups, like I'm content. But then I don't really feel content because my mind is still kind of stuck. It's not stuck because I feel like it's moving, but it's like I still feel a little bit delayed in kind of settling into this new life or lifestyle. So this is all good, right? It just seems like a long time coming. So when it's here, it's like, okay, what do I do? Now, I'm also hearing like help yourself, but it's in a way of like you giving to others, like help yourself. I have so much to give, and I'm also like the hostess or the host. It's like help yourself. Like I'm in a state of bliss. I'm in a state of comfort, and I have room, and I have like it's kind of an obligation, but it's like I am in a state of wellness that I can like cater and craft something for others, and I have space to do that. A mental space. I have time. All of this to curate this for others. So here, like have more. Help yourself. Like come on, welcome in, that kind of thing. Like you're opening the doors for others because you are no longer in a state of difficulty. You have released this difficulty. It's like the confusion comes from, you ever been like I mean, maybe this is where you're at, so I don't know where but it's like, you ever been in the situation where it's like, you're so used to just like having to do stuff. It's like retirement, right? It's like, I'm so used to like problem solving. I'm so used to like just always being busy and trying to fix things, whatever, and now I don't have to. So what am I supposed to do? Like I feel like I need to do something. What is it? So it's like a different state, and it feels kind of different and kind of weird, but it's good. It's a good thing. Okay, prosperity reversed, Archangel Hania reversed, journey guide upright, travel, change in location. But you see, like, this literally looks like you going and giving to others. You know, this is like, what are y'all called? Missionaries. Like, it's like a missionary. Like, you go where there's not a lot of prosperous opportunity. You go where maybe the blessing feels limited, and you provide, whether you provide a service or you provide spiritual knowledge, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, that's where I'm seeing you go. That's the direction I go. It's like, what do I do with this free time, or what do I do with this overqualification? Like, I feel called to do something that feels different. I'm gonna do it. Does that make sense? Healing heart, love, acceptance, romance. This must just be really specific reading, but I'm not being. So we have Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords reversed. This is the same thing, right? Like healing heart, a Three of Swords reversed with the Queen of Swords. It's like you're the ambassador, though, right? It's like you're the ambassador and you're helping others. I say this also when I say that. This reminds me of like people who are in recovery, and then they have like a sponsor, or they become one of the employees at like a center. You know, it's like, okay, the overall theme here is you are overqualified for something, okay? And your direction logically is telling you, which is also intuitively, but it's coming through in a more logical sense. It's like, oh, it just makes sense that I would follow this direction, or it makes sense that I would do this. And I think at some point, the intuition was stronger that had told you, guided you to do what you're planning to do or have started to do, okay? And yet it's taken a back seat because you've already got the message, okay? You already got it. But now it's like, logically it just makes sense. And things are kind of aligning in your life where it makes even more sense to do this. So it feels different because it's like, I'm so used to listening to my heart in this, or I'm like used to like having it resonate in such a deep way that it feels kind of like, I feel a distance, right? Like there's something like feels separate. And so that's kind of where I'm a little hesitant on. Now, contract pulls my attention right now because this could literally mean a contract. Whether this is like a soul contract or like a physical contract. For a lot of it, this scenario, it feels like a physical contract. But then it's like, it's so vague for me. This whole reading is like vague but specific, because it's like when I say physical contract, then it's showing me like a marriage contract. It's showing me like a career contract. You know, it's showing me like so many different contracts. So it's like there's an agreement. Ultimately, there's an agreement between you and another, whether it's on a spiritual, like a soulful level or not. But ultimately, it's like tied to your, I'm seeing a karmic destiny or karmic path. Okay, so this is somehow tied to your karma of helping others, where you have mastered some technique. You've mastered something. You know, and it goes back to like retirement. What do? I go and volunteer, or I go and help, whatever. You know, it's like, what do I do when I'm whatever? Like, you're helping others, okay? And this is part of your karma, to follow through with this, to help. Like, it's like expanding the help for others, right? So like, I'm seeing you as like singular, right? Like you're singular, and then like it goes like that. So then you're spreading this. You're spreading the wealth, is how I'm saying. You're spreading it out. So, this has taken a period of time for you to achieve. So what you've mastered has taken it's literally a mastery. Not to be taken flippantly at all. Like, it took you a very long time to accumulate this, or to become a master in this, okay? Taken many years, a lot of experience, and it's not to be taken lightly at all. And this power that you hold is unique because, again, there's only so many masters in this, right? Like, there's only, like, it takes so long. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're helping others because you were able to help yourself. I mean, for some of you, obviously, you maybe had a mentor in this, but it took your effort. It took you to do it. But I do feel like the cards, whatever it is, whoever you're helping, the cards are stacked against them. It's kind of the way that it feels, where they're in an interesting predicament. Whoever you're helping is in an interesting predicament, and they need help. Like you think about like animal welfare or something, like they need your help. They need you to follow your calling in order to adjust their circumstances. Like they need you. There is a definite need. Sensitivity and strength, tapping the forces within. Yeah, and it's with, you see the feather and then the weight, and it's like with what is it when you like break a camel's back? What is that saying? Oh, poor camel. What is it? It's like the thing that breaks the camel's back or something. But that's how I'm seeing it, is like what collapses here, what causes the collapse is the weight of the feather. So you just have just the perfect element of this balance of strength and sensitivity that helps another. And I'm seeing this, like, obviously I'm wording it in such a vast way, but this could just be one person, right? Like this can affect one person. Is you saying, okay, you know what? I know that I see a need, and I know I can help this person or this animal or this plant, whatever it is. And I'm going to do this. And it's just like you're just like the perfect puzzle piece that fits in there, that changes everything for this person or this thing, you know, this object, this not object, but like the object of the reading. It's just you're the perfect piece, the perfect element that sets it off completely for this. And I don't know, do you really see what's going on? I don't think it really matters. I think for some of you, you're going to see, some of you, I think all of you, like to some degree, you're going to see this, like the impact that you leave. But it almost feels like there's no ego involved in this. I mean, yeah, maybe you're getting something out of it, but it just feels like, how do I explain? You know, it's like when you're a master at something, and then you just do it because why not? And it's like, oh, it's not a big deal, you know? Not to like trivialize what they're experiencing, but it's like, of course, like this is part of my destiny. Like, of course I'm going to do that. Of course, you know what I mean? I don't know why I wanted to specify that. But, yeah, I just, you're a healer, you're healing something, and with another or many, and, you know, I just say it's going to pay dividends for on and on and on and on and on. Your impact. So this is just what you need to hear. For today, this is your reading, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.